This week, Inside the Galaxy. Before we hear what the team had to say after their dramatic comeback tie for San Jose, we look back at last week's ESPYs, which were held at the Nokia Theater at LA Live. From legends to current stars in all sports, to actors and to everything else, the red carpet had it all. We caught up with a variety of athletes and analysts to ask them what they thought of Landon's recent performance in the World Cup and being nominated for Best Moment for his last-minute goal against Algeria.
Somebody I do want to meet is Donovan. Where is he at? Landon's good. Landon's good. I mean, I don't play soccer, so I got to give him utmost respect because it's a professional sport. So, hey, he's good. He's good.
And everyone knows that Landon Donovan is our most accomplished U.S. international soccer player ever. So he's a young talent, and we need him to be contagious and bring some more great players within our borders to the U.S. team.
Landon Donovan is that deal. That's why he just got offered that new contract to go overseas and play. And while he playing with the Galaxy, they're in first place. So, big shout.
You know what? I was out recruiting. I didn't get an opportunity to see as much as I wanted to, but I heard he was good. My son loves him, and he's only 5. So that means something. Good job, Landon.
It was amazing. I thought it was cool that, he had this reputation of not coming through, and he finally redeemed himself. And that's, that's an inspiration for me as an Olympic athlete. I messed up at the last Olympics. So I'm really looking forward to, in the next 2 years, redeeming my name. So to see him come through, I was jumping off my couch. I was so pumped for him.
Yeah, Landon was a really integral part of our team, played an immense role, and had a really great tournament. So it's, it's fitting that he's being up for, he's being nominated for these awards, and I really think he deserves to win a couple.
Awesome player, awesome person, and I really enjoyed, being able to learn from a guy like that.
It's cool to see some of the radio personalities in person because I listen to ESPN radio all the time. Good to see, obviously, the other athletes. Just fun to be here, man. It's a nice day.
I was proud to see, how well they did. I know for them, saying we're in the top 16 isn't quite enough. We wouldn't be happy with that in any other sport, but we're making progress, and I like the way people reacted. I was in New York for the game that put us into that round, and we stopped working and ran into some little restaurant. The TV was on, the place was crowded, and it had that same feeling that you see in other American sports when people go wild for their local, basketball or football team or whatever. So for those who like the sport, I think we're turning the corner.
Let it be known on record, I was first to the dog pile. I saw the goal. I saw it when Clinton hit the thing. I started running down already, and was the first one to dive in and tackle him at the corner. It's a moment I'll remember, and if that's up for best moment tonight, I think it's a deserving winner.
I've had a lot of conversation about that goal, and everyone was on the edge of their seat just watching that. We were talking about extra time, and you thought our hopes were going out the window, and then he comes through with one of the biggest goals. What can you say? He's up for 3 ESPYs. Give me one of those nominations. You can win 2 of them, brothers. Pass the love around.
It's nice that a bunch of our guys could be here too. Keep your fingers crossed that we win. Hopefully 3. We'll see.
Fans have decided that the ESPY goes to Landon Donovan, U.S. Soccer.
That is, in fact, what happened. Landon won 3 ESPYs for Best Moment, Best Under Pressure Moment, and Best MLS Player. I asked Carlos what that moment for Troya actually felt like on the field.
A minute more and we're out of the tournament. That goal goes in and we're going to the next round, and the emotions are going crazy. The whole country back home celebrating, and that YouTube video that with the 4 minutes of celebration was one of the most amazing things I've ever seen, and they sent that down to us in South Africa. So it was just cool, all the guys, we felt it. We felt so much pride for our country, and we're just really proud to represent the United States, and kind of that moment obviously signified it.
It obviously wasn't as dramatic as the World Cup, but Landon's 90th minute game-tying goal against San Jose Thursday night gave the Galaxy a much-deserved point.
For whatever reason, we came out and was sloppy the first couple of minutes and positioned ourselves to chase the game. But I tell you, I thought we played extremely well tonight. We created chances. The second half, we were absolutely dominating. Created some chances, hit the post a couple times. I'm told the one that went off the crossbar was a handball coming down, but that happens.
A little bit disappointing. We're at home. We should be getting 3 points. I think there's one play where I thought it could have been a goal or maybe a handball on Bobby Convey. Who knows? But they had a couple of chances. I think they had maybe 3 total chances, and they got 2 out of 3. So we just got to put our chances away, and we would have won this game tonight if we would have done that.
22 shots, 15 shots in the second half. 10 corner kicks. So I would say we had some pretty good chances. Hit the post. I think we created a lot of good chances, and on another night they go in.
It was a good test for us. It was a good test of character to battle back. We were able to do it. It's not the way we want to do it, but these little tests they add up and they make a good team over the course of a year. So I'm glad we pulled it off and came back from behind.
We knew we were going to get one in the second half, and that's what we did. And evidently we gave up that second goal when we were down again. But we fought back hard to get the point tonight.
As far as possession goes, and as far as opening them up and creating chances, that was probably the best we've played this year. It's difficult when you go behind twice in the game because you have to keep chasing, but I think if we had gone up a goal in that game, we would have got a second or a third or a fourth. But I'm still proud of the way we responded.
Yeah, those nights, I hope it's a good lesson for our guys. We were a little sloppy to start the game, and it almost cost us more than a couple of points tonight. So overall, there was an awful lot of good things out there and a couple of issues that we got to get sorted out. But we have 40 points at this point in the season. It's not the worst thing.
This has been Troy Barty for LAGalaxy.com. Thanks for watching This Week Inside the Galaxy.